Hey, how y'all doing? Thank you so much for joining me today. I am really thrilled that you guys are here. And I'm just basically doing this just to talk to you guys a little bit about, what we're going to be doing for this Radical Seeds Masterclass. I want you guys to know exactly what you're getting yourself into and exactly what we're supposed to be doing. So, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Charisse. I'm the founder of CAJD Paramore LLC. I'm also a mom, or a mother of three, of course, a mastermind reset confidence coach. I'm an author of the book and workbook Fearless Warrior, A Fierce Battle with the Inner You. I'm also the founder of I Am Becoming Fearless, which is a movement that we do and also a conference that we do at the end of the year. I'm also on a mission to help people, assist them with gaining more confidence and fulfilling their dreams and transforming their mind so they can maximize what it is that they need to do in life, whether it's spiritually, personal, or professionally, right? And you can get me on all social media outlets at CAJD Lifestyles with Charisse. And also now a new community that we have is called Confidence God's Way, and it's CGW. So you can look that up as well on Facebook and join that group as well for just updates about how to be more confident and how to do it the way that God intended. Okay. So let's get right into our conversation that we're going to be talking about today. I'm not going to be before you long. It's probably going to be maybe 15 minutes or so, maybe not even that long. But I just want to really talk to you about the importance of this course that we're going to be having. So the name of the course that we're going to be having is called the Radical Seeds Masterclass. And what this is for you to gain knowledge. So let's talk about some of the things that you're going to learn in this course as you develop your skills and what's going to happen to you while you join this course, right? So you're going to develop a forceful and self-assured body language, right? And I'm looking back and forth because I have Instagram right here and I have Facebook right here. So you guys, I'm back and forth multitasking, right? So you're going to become more in touch with your true self, which means more in touch with who God created you to be. Most of the time when we get older and we go through life, right, we give up what God wanted for us for a life that we thought we wanted, right? So I'll use me for an example. When I was 19, I got married, I got pregnant 19, 20, got married, right? Trying to fix the wrong, right? Got married to somebody, and the person I got married to was not appropriate, was not the person I should have married, was abusive, different things, physically, mentally, just every way possible, right? So sometimes we do things our way, and because we do it our way, we mess it up. So, right? So we want to do confidence God's way. We want to do it the way that God intended. So for us to do this thing the way that He did it, we have to have the three things that's going to be going over in this class, which is confidence for number one, two is clarity, and three is commitment. We got to learn how to have confidence in ourselves and what God says we're able to do because He gives us the assignment. Two, we're going to have clarity because we got to talk to Him to understand what it is that we should be doing, or what doors need to be closed and what doors need to be open. And then we also need three, commitment, because we need to learn how to commit ourselves to things, because sometimes we put things on a goal list and then next thing we know, we done forgot about the goal, and we done closed the door on the goal and the goal is no longer. So this class is to help you become more in touch with your true self, with who God said you're supposed to be, who He wants you to be. Okay. We want you to learn on what you should do if you don't, some days you don't feel so confident. So what you do on them days? What do you do on those days when, if I wake up in the morning and I'm like, man, I just ain't feeling it today. What do I do? I pray, I see God's face, I read His word. It's different things, but we're going to give you some strategies that's going to help you do that, right? You're going to learn effective techniques for boosting your self-assurance. You're going to learn some practical techniques that you can do yourself to help you get better and acquainted with yourself. And not only that, the confident person that you should be, because God created you to be confident. He didn't create you not to be confident. And the thing is that until we get this confidence down, it's going to hurt us in every area of life. It's going to hurt you in dating. It's going to hurt you in marriage. It's going to hurt you in any relationship that you try to build, because you got to be confident in who you are before you can attach yourself to somebody else. Right? Something I had to learn, basically, something I had to learn. So We're gonna, destroy negative talk and setbacks, right? So sometimes because of things that has happened in our life, we get to a place where we get very the negative talks, the things that we say to ourselves are just like we just drive things, and it's the things that we're driving are not positive things. They are so negative, and we like, we're going through, we're like, oh, that, I'm so tired of this, I'm frustrated, it's getting on my nerves, I'm getting aggravated. We're saying all these things, but we're not saying the confident things. And I know that I say these things, so I'm just letting you know because I say them sometimes, and I have to go back and say, Lord, I take back what I said. I take that back because I didn't mean it that way. I was just so frustrated. But we have to remember there's powers in our words, what we say out our mouth, right? The word talks about that, but about us having power it's power in our voice and power in what we say. It's life and death in the power of the tongue, right? So we need to know that we can't just walk around saying whatever we want to and expect for good things to happen if you keep speaking bad things, right? So we're going to talk about negative talk and setbacks, but we're going to talk about it from a way of life, because sometimes life happens, right? It's not even about, being, having a setback. It's about you just all the way down and what do you do to come up? So we're going to talk about that in this class. Also, you're going to learn how to have a growth mindset and how you can help improve your confidence in your career, in your life, and whatever you're trying to do. Because anything that you can think about, anything that you want to do, you got to have confidence to do it, right? If we think about, if we want to take a biblical side, and you think about Peter getting off the boat, right? When Peter got ready to get off the boat, Peter had to have confidence to believe that he was able to even get off the boat. He had to have trust in God and who God said he was to be able to get off the boat, right? And the thing about it is, he said, he was like, well, if it's you, God, that command me to come off the boat, right? Like, I'm confident. That's you. I know you can. I know I can walk on water if that's you. So we have to remember that part. Sometimes a lot of people think about the part when he fell, but think about the part when he got out, because it takes confidence to get out on some water, and you can't swim. I'm just saying. So we have to be more confident in the things that God has called us to, right? The things that he is telling us that we're going to do, the things that he's telling us that we're going to build. So we're going to be talking about, what confidence is. We're going to be talking about how to build it, right? We talk about, people talk about, it's a broad statement about how do we build it. We're going to talk about that in this course. We're going to talk about, having, confidence. How are we going to stack it? Because confidence has a language. So we have to stack the language in order for us to be able to understand what it is that we're supposed to be doing, right? So, these are just some of the things that we're going to be talking about. And as I stated before, I'm not going to be before you long. And then, we're also going to be talking about achieving a confident mind, because it's all in your mind too. The battlefield is here, and you have to conquer here before you can conquer here. You know what I mean? A lot of people like, saying you have to conquer your head so your heart and your head line up together. It all lines up to what God said. If you can conquer this in here, then this right here line up, because now you're in tune with the one who created you. And now you can listen to him and you can understand. And the reason why this is so important for you to understand and grasp confidence is because until you understand confidence, you won't understand God's presence. You won't understand why God has placed you in a certain place at a certain time. You have to have confidence to know what it is that he's trying to do through you and in you, so that you can understand in what season you're currently in, what you're supposed to be doing, what move should I be making, how should I be making this move, right? So you have to do these things so you understand. So it's like confidence is like here, and everything is stacked under it, and we will get into this in the course. So I want you guys to sign up for this course. It is absolutely free to you to sign up, and it's going to be a blessing to you. And this is not, like I told you before in a live I had before, I said it's not going to be super churchy. Yes, we're going to talk about God, because hey, there's no life without him. Let's make that clear. And we're going to have Bible verses, but we're not going to make it so churchy to where you can't take this and you can't say, okay, how do I apply this to my business? How do I apply this to my marriage? How do I apply this in my relationships? How do I apply this? You're going to be able to apply it wherever you go, because the thing about God is he's everywhere regardless. So we have to learn how to apply this type of stuff into our different areas of life so we can succeed. When we talk about clarity, we're going to talk about being consistent. Yes, being consistent in your clarity. Like, are you consistent with it? What is going on in your mind? What is going on? Put those thoughts on the paper. You know, we're going to brainstorm. We're going to do all those things. And then at the very end, once the live has been done, because it's going to be a live coaching, so it's not going to be video. It is going to be videotaped, but you're not going to be listening to a recording, if that makes sense. So you're not going to be listening to a recording. It's going to be live with me. We're going to be talking. I'm going to go ahead and put the and we're going to, I'm going to do the live first, and after that we're going to have a QA. And the QA is basically for you to ask me questions about, if you're not feeling confident in a certain area, or you got questions about being confident, or depression, anxiety, frustration, whatever it may be that you're going through. We're going to talk through those things to get you where you need to be. So for you to register for this class, you can register at www.CharisseRichardson.com. And if you go to either go to private coaching and courses, you'll see it there. Or if when you go into the website, it's going to pop up, because I have it on a pop-up for you guys to kind of make it easier. It is also available on Eventbrite, so that way you know that. And if you do it on Eventbrite, it's the same way. You're still going to get the same information that you would if you go to my website. So either way, you can register. So to register, like I said, you go to CharisseRichardson.com, or you can click the link that is in this bio that will take you directly to it as well. And you guys, also for Instagram, there in my link tree, there is a link for you to click on, and it says join free masterclass. And if you click on that, you'll take you to the masterclass, and then you're able to join from there as well. Okay. I love you guys with the love of the Lord. And I want you guys to be confident in everything that you do. Be confident in your life. Be confident in prayer. Be confident in your business. Be confident, because the thing about this life is that if you're not confident in what God has called you to, you will fall. Period. You have to become, no matter all the voices around you, no matter what people saying, no matter what they put in your head, no matter what they put in your ear, you have to be confident and say, you know what? I ain't doing that. That don't sound right. I don't better do that. You have to be confident to know the God you serve is able to do exceedingly abundantly of all that you can ask or think, which means that anything in this world that you can ask him, he can do it. But we have to be in his presence and be confident to know, to trust him. Say, I'm confident, and I'm going to trust you in what you say. I'm confident that you told me to go open this business with no money. I'm going to go do this. And be confident, know that your daddy going to provide that he's going to do it, right? So that's what we are. We're at confidence. So again, go register for this free class. Do not let it pass you by. Do not let it pass you by. Just because look, don't let it pass you by. Click the link. Let's get it done. Love you guys. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I'm out. See you later. Peace.